Okay, real quick, just giving you kind of an update on what I've been doing. So I ended up deciding to take the shower walls off and scrape everything down, but you can see here some of the broken and chipped grout. So that was all loose. I think I showed you that before, but then along the base was having some issues, and then some gaps in the walls like there and there. I just ended up taking the hardware off so you can see that there's some mold that had gotten back in here. So obviously some mold had gotten in here, and you can see some corrosion where water had been getting down in here. So I'm gonna make sure I take care of that really good. Everything else looks fairly good. There was a little water that had encroached in there, but I also wanted to show you down here. This was pretty much gone and done. So I chipped that out, but water had been getting in here. So I've cut back the caulking. I'm letting it dry out really good. It's not really rotten, it's just swollen because there was no caulking underneath here. Water was getting in and soaking up, but because there was no caulking there, it was also allowing it to dry out. So as I said, it's not rotten, it is just a little soft and it's drying out. So I may end up replacing that, or I may just use it and caulk it really well in the future. I did end up taking all this out. There was no water encroachment in there. It had actually been sealed up really, really well. So that's good. So that's where I am so far. I will show you over here around the tub. All that caulking and grout is taken out, but look at this nice big gap here. So I'll be fixing that, and the grout was broken away there. And then you can see down here, sorry, cord from the vacuum cleaner. We got it sitting in there, but you can see there. And the clothes I just showed you. They're dirty clothes that I don't mind getting like a little bit messed up and that sort of thing. So I've still got to take the caulking around from the base so I can see what's up under there. But that's where we are so far. The reason I decided to end up taking the shower walls off is when I started taking the silicone caulk off, I realized that there was still a lot of standing water in here. I started cleaning it, but some of this grout was extremely wet. In fact, it's still a little wet. So I wanted it to dry out really good and give it a good water seal. And because there had been standing water here, some of this grout, like here, was soft because it had just kind of eroded away over time. So I'll be fixing that little spot before I end up waterproofing everything again. So that's the quick update. Talk to you later. Bye. Okay, we're back. So if you notice where I had showed you before, all that is now fixed. All the grouting around the whole garden tub is now completely done. Sorry, there's a little shadow there, but you can see it's all nice and clean. And everything has been waterproofed. So remember this big gap that was down here? That is now sealed up and waterproofed. Everything is done. So my next step will be starting to caulk everything. And I think I made note of this before, but this is where the hinge for the door is recessed into the tile. I made sure I put some of the 511 penetrating waterproof down in there. So as I said before, when I pulled it up, they had siliconed it really well. I found no evidence of mold, but I wanted to waterproof it, and then we're gonna silicone it when we put it back. But I want to do double duty. And then that place that was chipped down here is now nice and fixed. Sorry, I'm in the light, my apologies. So that's nice and fixed. All the little places in the floor that were missing grout have now been taken care of. So it's now nice, clean. All the grouting is repaired and the floor is completely waterproofed. In fact, let me see if I can show you that real quick. There you go. See how, let's see if I can see it or not, but see how it is nice and beaded up. No penetrating, not even right there on the grout. Excellent. Next is to start caulking, and once it's all set up, I'm going to start putting the shower base down and putting the shower walls down. I've got all new fittings. So I think I had mentioned this before. This should have been put in with glazing tape. So I have brand new roll of glazing tape. So we'll put that down correctly and go from there. So I'll catch you after it's all caulked up. Talk to you later. Bye. Okay, so another quick update. As you see, I'm taping everything up just like I did in the other bathroom to do all the caulking so it's nice and neat and even. So I was getting ready to do the shower pan, and as I was sitting down here, I looked up and I saw something I completely missed. And this is another reason why I'm doing this. So, because I'm 6 foot and this is probably about 4.5 feet. Let's look right up in here. Well, real quick. So this is where you put the soap, shampoo, that sort of thing. Kind of wish it was bigger, but it is what it is. But look right up in here. There is a huge amount of grout missing out there. So think about when you spray the shower down to get the soap off, or the cleaner, or just in general, steam climbing up into there, right into the wall. So I am going to fix that right now. Let that dry for a couple days, and then I'll do the shower last anyway, which I plan to do. But it's really good to go back and inspect, because guess what? You can miss stuff, and I surely did miss that. Talk to you later.